sometimes contains large amounts of saturated fat?
A swimsuit?
What does Tonto call his genetically engineered partner?
The Clone Ranger.
Why was King Tut afraid of the dark?
Oh! He wanted his mummy.
Unscramble the words, solve the cartoon puzzle, and that's how we play Jumble! Hi, I'm Mark Lowry, and I'd like to introduce you to Jumble. The object of our game is to solve cartoon riddles like the ones you just saw. But to do that, our players first have to figure out our jumbles. Now, what is a jumble? I know you're asking yourself. Well, a jumble is a word in which we've scrambled up the letters, and the players have to unscramble those letters. Couldn't be simpler, right? But I brought along a couple of my distant cousins to show you how we play the game. Okay, the clue to your first word is, it's what you have to unscramble. Eggs. Incorrect. Words. Yes, you have to unscramble words. And here's your next clue. They're what we give you to help you unscramble those words. Glue! Wrong. He's a distant cousin. Clues! Correct. We give you clues to help you guess the words. Now, our last clue, it's what you'll have when you play Jumble. Nuff! No, Uncle Tom. Umph! It's fun, fun, fun. We have fun! We have fun, and let's start having fun right now. Let's meet some real contestants. Would you welcome Duchess and Jim? Welcome, players. It's good to have you.
Hi.
Hi, Mark.
Here's your first cartoon riddle. What do you call a crowd of people fishing from a wharf? Now, this answer has two words, and remember, you do not get a chance to guess until you solve a jumble. And here's the clue to your first jumbled word, where people sometimes go for a breath of fresh air. Here's your jumbled word. Let's start revealing letters. U, P, W, I. Duchess, where do people sometimes go for a breath of fresh air?
Upwind.
That's right, they go upwind. Especially after a good Mexican meal. I know I do. That's correct. You've just earned $100 and a chance to answer our puzzle. But first, let's take the U and the P and fly them down in our little mailbox to our cartoon caption. What do you call a crowd of people fishing from a wharf? Duchess, do you have any guess?
No, it's too early.
Okay, then let's go on. Here's the clue to our second jumbled word. They rode up suddenly on Custer. Here's your Jim, that was quick.
Horses.
There's no T in horses, Jim. Not where I come from. Back home in Texas, we know what a horse is. Ain't got no horse. It's horse. Duchess will reveal the first letter of the word to you, and you have a free guess. Again, the clue is they rode up suddenly on Custer. What is your guess?
No, not yet.
Okay, both of you, hands on buzzers as we keep revealing letters. We have an S, H, O, Jim. They rode up suddenly on Custer.
Shorts.
That's right. I've had that happen many times. You know, the older I get, the higher my britches become. Starting to remind me of my grandfather. He used to walk around like that. Before he died, he had his britches so high he had to pull his zipper down to stay out. It's unbelievable. That's correct, Jim. You've won $100 for that word. Now we take the O and the R from shorts. We're going to fly them down in our little fancy mailbox. Isn't that fancy? That's so cute. For $500, Jim. Do you have a guess? What do you call a crowd of people fishing from a wharf?
Ripe trout.
Right, trout. No. Okay, then the clue to our next word is it's usually filled to capacity. Here's our jumbled word. We'll start revealing letters. G, I, R. Jim, what's usually filled to capacity?
Is it girdle?
Girdle is correct. Girdle is correct. I have no comment on that one. Girdle is correct. Jim, you've won another $100, and for an additional $500, can you solve our riddle? What do you call a crowd of people fishing from a wharf?
No, not yet, Mark.
It looks like Duchess knows the answer, but she must get a word right before she can guess. Here's the clue to the next word. Some women ask their husbands to step on it. Here's your jumbled word. We'll reveal letters. S, P, I. Yes, what do some women ask their husbands to step on?
Spider.
Spider is correct. Can you get another $100? You are just doing so well, Duchess. Our flying mailbox is delivering the P and the I into their place in our cartoon caption for $500. What do you call a crowd of people fishing from a wharf, Duchess?
Peer group.
That's correct. You now have $700. Jim?
The beauty.
Cement?
The action is fast, furious, and hilarious through the round. The scores are very close as we come down to the final riddle. The score is Duchess, $1,900. Jim, you have $1,600. And Jim, since this is the last puzzle, you must get this right in order to win the game. Here's the cartoon. What does Bugs Bunny call his favorite drink? The caption has 2 words, and here's the clue to your first jumbled word. Politicians sometimes demand one after a close election. There's your jumbled word. We'll start revealing letters. M, A, R. Jim, what do some politicians demand after a close election?
Martini.
That's correct. That's correct. Ted Kennedy's had some close elections, I bet. We take the R and the I and we fly them down in our cartoon captions for the game. What does Bugs Bunny call his favorite drink? Jim, do you have a guess?
Not yet, Mark.
Here's the clue to the second word, an enthusiastic paper hanger. An enthusiastic paper hanger, and here's your jumbled word. Let's start revealing letters. W, A, L. Jim, what is an enthusiastic paper hanger?
Walnut?
A walnut, that's right. You know, a guy who's crazy about walls and likes to hang things on them and that kind of, you don't relate to that, do you? Okay, let's take the A and the U from walnut. We're gonna fly them down our hefty little mailbox and put them in the cartoon caption. Jim, for the game, do you have a guess?
No.
Okay, Duchess, he's creeping up on you. Okay, here's your next clue. Sometimes he gives his customers a little goose. Here's our jumbled word. Start revealing letters. B, U, T. Jim, sometimes he gives his customers a little goose.
Butcher.
That's correct, the butcher. You've tied the score with $1,900 apiece. Now let's deliver 3 letters, B, C, and H, down into our cartoon caption. Jim, for the game, can you solve our puzzle? What does Bugs Bunny call his favorite drink?
No.
Here's our 4th clue. He's the last person some people want to see. Here's our jumbled word. Let's start revealing letters. P, R, I, E. Duchess, he's the last person some people want to see.
Priest?
That's correct, the priest. You're now in the lead, and you can wrap up the game if you can solve our riddle. So let's put the P and the T from the word priest into our caption. Duchess, for the game, what does Bugs Bunny call his favorite drink? Do you have a guess?
Rabbit punch.
That's correct. You've won the game with $2,500, and now you get a chance to double your money with our jumbo jackpot. And here's your jumbo jackpot puzzle. Why was the robot acting so silly? And there are all of the letters that go into the puzzle right there. Now pick out 4 of those letters, and we'll put them into the proper place in the caption. What letters would you like?
W, L, C, and R.
Okay, let's put the W, the C, the L, and the R into the puzzle. Why was the robot acting so silly? You have 10 seconds. Go.
Oh, so close. He had loose. He had his screw loose.
Congratulations, you've won the game, and you've doubled your money. That's how we play Jumble. Before we go, I've got a few final jumbles for you. What kind of show is this?
Game.
What do we use?
Cartoon.
And what do we have a lot of?
Laugh.
And what does all that add up to?
Jumble.
See you soon.
If you like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more. And check out my Facebook page for other exciting content.